To all you people who think the NX will come out in 2017, Claudio Ranieri has a message for you.
Hey, dilly din, dilly dong, wake up, wake up.
Yes then, Claudio, you flipping magician. Had to flipping sneak in a Leicester City reference in there. I'm a born flipping diehard Leicester City supporter. I've been supporting them all my life. It's absolutely incredible what is happening to my team this season. This time last season, we were bottom of the Premier League. Now we are 5 points clear at the top. Anybody who knows about football knows how tough the Premier League is. So for us to be top of the Premier League with 9 games to go, it's just absolutely, it's just, I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime. And I'm flipping chuffed. I'm flipping hyped to be going to see Leicester City v Southampton on my birthday. So I'm really pumped for that. But that is not what the point of this video will be. A few weeks ago on my channel, I made a video talking about the possibility of the NX Handheld coming out at the later end of 2016, and then the console coming out in the first half of 2017, maybe in March. That was a rumour knocking about maybe a month or two ago now. Can't remember how long that was. But now, after that direct on Friday, which I'll give you my thoughts on in this video instead of making a separate video about it, I think it's flipped. I think the console will release at the end of this year, and I think the handheld part of the NX, if it is like 2 separate parts, I think the handheld will release around about this time next year. I really do. I think the 3DS is sorted for this year. I don't see them bringing out a new handheld at the end of this year. If you look at the 3DS lineup this year, it is actually really, really strong. So in America, you had Fire Emblem Fates released recently. Bravely Second released in Europe recently as well. And then in a few months' time, Fire Emblem Fates will be releasing in Europe, and then Bravely Second will be releasing in America. You've got Monster Hunter Generations, you've got all of the Dragon Quest games, you've got the new Kirby game, and then you've got right at the end of the year, you've got those 2 mammoth flipping Pokemon games which always sell well. You've had Pokemon Mystery Dungeon at the start of the year for Europe. So the 3DS lineup is actually really, really strong. I probably have missed out on a few games as well. It's like the 3DS is getting Dragon Quest games. It's like 3DS, it's pretty much sorted for this year. It's got a really strong lineup, so I can see it doing quite well. But if you look at the Wii U's lineup, it is looking quite bare bones. It's like you're only getting, you got Pokemon Tournament, you got Twilight Princess HD, which released on Friday. You got Pokemon Tournament, then you got Star Fox Zero, Star Fox God, and then you've got Mario and Sonic for the Wii U, and then you've got Paper Mario. Also for the 3DS, you've got Metroid Prime Federation Force as well. So the 3DS is looking jam-packed full, but with the Wii U, it's kind of giving me the impression, especially from that direct, that most of the games that they're working on in terms of the console will be for the NX. So I think the NX will be coming out at the I think later on this year. I really do. I think the console part will be releasing like right in November time. I really do feel that way. So my message to you is start saving up now, because I feel like the NX console will be coming out at the back end of this year, and I can't see it coming out in 2017 just because I don't think there is enough there for the Wii U lineup. Maybe Paper Mario will come out like in September time, and then you got Zelda come out in November. But even then, I still feel like that would be not enough to sustain the Wii U and sustain the momentum going into the NX. So I think that the NX is coming out in 2016, and if you believe the latest rumour knocking about coming from Super Metal Dave 64, basically he got an insider from Nintendo America, and he said that the NX will be coming out in the back end of 2016, and it will come out with Zelda NX. And also, what's pretty interesting, what's making me believe that rumour is that that same rumour said that the next Pokemon game, its codename will be Nije. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it in this video, but he got the codename right. A few images from the latest Pokemon game popped up online, like the data files, and that same codename appeared. He also, that same source, said that there will be a new Disney like colouring game for the 3DS. That came out to be true, that turned out to be true. They said that Metroid Prime Federation Force will be coming out in spring, summertime. That is true. You also got them bringing out new Nintendo Select games, and last week Nintendo announced new lineup, like new games in that lineup. So Super Mario 3D World will be $20. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze will be $20. I think Pikmin 3 as well. So yeah, I'm believing. I'm believing this rumour now. And Super Metal Dave actually deleted his videos talking about that rumour. So I think Nintendo have contacted him saying, "You bang on the money. Stop leaking this stuff. Delete that video now." Or maybe his source is saying, "Please delete that video, otherwise I'm going to get sacked." So I'm definitely believing that the NX will come out at the back end of 2016. I think the console will come out in 2016 and not the handheld. I think the 3DS, I think the handheld part is pretty much sorted for this year. The 3DS is looking jam-packed full. I think it's a pretty strong year for the 3DS, but if you look at the Wii U, there definitely are gaps in the lineup. I think it's definitely for me hinting that the NX will be coming out at the back end of the year, pretty much. In terms of my thoughts on the latest Direct, apologies that I couldn't get out my reaction video on Friday. I barely have time to record videos anymore. It's like I pretty much only have like 30-minute slots in the week to record videos like me talking. So I really must apologise about me slacking on NX rumours and my reaction to the Direct. I really must apologise about that. But it's just how it is, unfortunately. But in terms of my thoughts on the Direct, I thought it was a decent Direct. I preferred the last one, if I'm being completely honest. The stuff in the November Direct, for me, was more interesting. But I thought, Star Fox, I thought it looked kind of interesting. I probably won't pick up that game just because I've got so many other games to play. But that Paper Mario game, that art style looks absolutely brilliant. Splatoon, I'm pleased that it's getting a couple more updates. I've got a video coming up soon talking about what will be coming up in the latest update. We did get some update notes, so we'll update you guys on what will be happening to Splatoon. So we're getting new weapons. So say like the splatter shot, you can have different sub weapons and the special weapons with the main weapon, like the primary weapon, which I'm really excited about. So that will definitely change up the gameplay a little bit. So definitely I'm looking forward to that. Lost Reavers look pretty cool as well. Definitely will bring you open beta gameplay from the 14th of April. Definitely will bring you that. And hopefully I'll be able to give you my thoughts on Lost Reavers as well. I thought Federation Force looked actually interesting. I know that ain't the popular opinion. I know that a lot of people hate Federation Force, but I actually thought it looked pretty good for what it is. I would absolutely love that game to appear on the Wii U. I think that sort of game is what the Wii U sort of lacks at this moment in time. So I definitely would be happy if that did come out for the Wii U, but it's not. It is a 3DS game, but I still appreciated the fact, or how it is pretty much. I appreciated the sort of game it is, but I know a lot of people hate that game. It's like Nintendo had to turn off the ratings for the latest trailer due to the amount of dislikes it got. But I actually thought Federation Force looked interesting. But yeah, I know a lot of people don't feel that way, unfortunately. My main negative from that Direct was what they're doing with Hyrule Warriors. It seems like the 3DS version is getting more content than the Wii U version, which I'm not really happy about. There isn't a way for Wii U owners who don't have a 3DS, who don't want to pick up the 3DS copy of Hyrule Warriors, to actually get those characters on the Wii U version, which I'm really disappointed about. And another thing which I'm disappointed about is what they're doing in terms of the season pass. Is that some people, it's like last week, I made a video talking about my thoughts on the current state of gaming, and a few people said to me that Snorf, you're flipping biased towards the Wii U. and obviously I'm not biased towards Nintendo, because what they're doing with Hyrule Warriors, how on the day of release you can buy the season pass and you're getting the 4 DLC packs. That just, for me, that isn't good enough. That is kind of like what the other companies are doing. Nintendo, why are you copying what the other companies are doing in terms of DLC? That is not where you should copy like the other companies. Where you should copy the other companies is their marketing, not their flipping DLC strategy. Like flipping season pass day one, why isn't that content like in the game? And why can't we, you owners, just buy that season pass as well? I don't know, I'm just not happy with how they are treating Hyrule Warriors. But in terms of my thoughts on the Direct as a whole, it was decent. It weren't the best Direct, if I'm being completely honest, for me. But I'm sure, if you are interested in Star Fox, if you are interested in the other games that I did show, then I'm sure that Direct was good for you. But in terms of me, it wasn't that good at all. It's like in Europe, we didn't get to see Pokemon Tournament for some stupid reason, even though it's coming out the same day worldwide. Pokemon Tournament never made an appearance. I know it did in North America. I don't understand why it didn't make the Direct in Europe. But yeah, I preferred the November Direct, and that's just my honest opinion. But in terms of the point of this video, I feel like the NX will be coming out at the back end of this year. Leave me your thoughts on last week's Nintendo Direct in the comment section below, but also leave me your thoughts on this topic as well. Do you think the NX will be coming out at the back end of this year? Do you think the NX console, I should say, do you think the NX console will be coming out in 2016 and not in March 2017? Do you think it will be flipped? Do you think the console will come out in 2016 and the handheld will be coming out in 2017? So that is it for this video. This video has gone on for quite a while. I must apologise about that, but hopefully you have enjoyed it nonetheless. And if you are interested in the NX, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, because this NX series has gone on for about 50 videos now. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's going to be plenty more NX videos up on my channel soon. But until next time, I'm out of here for now. Really must thank you guys for supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for spending the time out of your day to click on to one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. But for the moment, that is it for this video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Hey, dilly din, dilly dong, wake up, wake up.